Hey everybody, good morning. It is your coach Tanya Gris here, enjoying my yummy yummies. And yes, no bracelets, and that is because I need to not put them on until after my workout because they don't get in my way, but they get all sweaty and gross, and right after my workout I take a shower. So I put them on just to have them on for like a couple hours and then take them off, and so they will go on after my workout, after my shower. So I'm finishing up my superfood shake. I have had a productive morning. I started laying out my clothes because tomorrow I leave on a team retreat. So I'm super excited to go. We do this every year. I go on a annual huge coaching retreat with all the other coaches, and then once a year, and usually in winter time, November, December time frame, we do a team retreat and then usually earn a free trip at some point throughout the year. So we go on 3 different trips, all for my coaching business, my part-time Girl Boss business, and my Girl Boss job pays for them. So it's kind of perfect. And one we earn completely free. The company pays for it. So Alex and I will be doing that trip in the spring. So that'll be fun. I remember one year we went on a cruise. That was awesome. Good morning, Debbie. Good morning, Mom. So today's topic, mistakes. I knew that this topic would actually grab a lot of people in because we all frickin' make them. None of us are perfect. None of us are robots. We're all humans and we make mistakes. But the big thing about making a mistake, good morning, Mandy. The big thing about making a mistake is that you gotta own it. Own that shit. You're a freaking human. You're not perfect. If we were all perfect, how boring would that be? Seriously, how boring would that be? I would be pretty damn bored. If everybody around me was completely perfect, it would be boring. Hey, Terry. So it's okay to make mistakes. And that's what I wanted to talk about today, because I think like people shy away. They're very scared of making mistakes. Like they are legit afraid to make a mistake. We all have. I've definitely made my share in my 41 years. But I was just reading my mom's comment from my Instagram peeps that can't see the Facebook comments. My mom said she's definitely made her share in 64 years. So mistakes happen. They happen. But to me, the most amazing thing is when someone makes a mistake and they own up to it. And they apologize if their mistake hurt someone. Or if they screwed up and made some sort of a mistake, they own up to it and say it. Good morning, Michael. They own up to it and say it like, oh man, I screwed up. I effed up big time. I'm so sorry. You know, like at work. If you make a mistake at something at work and you're questioned about it, just be like, oh my God, yes, I totally did that. I'm so sorry. Own up to it. Be honest. Because let me tell you, the truth ends up coming out anyways. So why not be as honest as you can? So for me, like, I just wanted to talk about mistakes and just remind everybody that we're all human. And mistakes are normal. They're going to be made because we're not perfect, because we are human. We're going to make mistakes. But we need to know it's okay. It's okay to make those mistakes. My dog is playing with the cage. Can you hear the door of the cage? It's okay to make those mistakes. It's okay to mess up. Okay? But it's not okay when you make the mistake that 1, you don't own it, and 2, you don't learn from it. Because you kind of just like even lie to yourself that you never made that mistake. You have to own it. You have to learn from it. That's the whole purpose of failing and making mistakes, is learning from it. And being able to be better so you don't make that same mistake next time. That's the whole purpose. So that's the difference to me with mistakes, is Whether you own up to it and learn from it, or you're going to lie to yourself and lie to everybody else and say whether you really didn't do it. Because let me tell you, the longer you tell yourself lies, you start to believe your own shit. So we talked about honesty not too long ago. So make sure that if you are making a mistake, you're correcting it or learning how to. Maybe you made the mistake because you were never taught to do whatever it was that you were doing when you made the mistake. Right? So you need to make sure that you're okay with making mistakes, because with mistakes come failure, and with failure comes success. And that's the mindset you have to have around mistakes. You can't expect yourself to be perfect. And this is something that I've had to really drill into my own freaking head, because I always try to do everything perfect and be perfect with everything. And I can't. I can't, because I'm human. So it's something that you really need to keep reminding yourself of. It's okay to F up. Trying to keep this little PG-13. It's okay. It's okay. We all make mistakes. So I do have a call to action for you today. I do have something that I want you to implement and I want you to do. I didn't have a call to action for you yesterday because yesterday was more of me telling you why I chose this lifestyle and why I chose Beachbody to go with this lifestyle. So if you did not see that one and you want to hear about that, go to yesterday's live down in the timeline here on my newsfeed, and you will see it. It was from yesterday morning. So I didn't have a call to action for you yesterday, but I do have one for you today. And my call to action today is when you make a mistake, and do you notice I said when? Because it will happen. You're going to make the mistake. So when you make the mistake, I want you to own it. And I want you to figure out what the learning process was. Figure out what you're supposed to be learning from that mistake. Just like I told you, people come into your life for a reason. And it's usually to teach you something, or whether it's teach you something about yourself or teach you something that you need to know about life. Same goes for making mistakes. The only way to learn about things is to either teach it or screw up and have to learn the right way. So it's okay to make mistakes. It's a learning process. Every day in life is a learning process. So what I want you to do as your call to action today is I want you to be very cognizant and very mindful of the mistakes that you're making and what that lesson is that you need to learn with that mistake. There's always a lesson. There's always something to be taught. Like I feel the mistake of cheating. To me, that's not forgivable. To somebody, it might be forgivable. But that mistake of cheating, to me, the lesson learned is you really don't love the person you're with as much as you think, because you would have never done that. So that's the life lesson to be learned with something like that. It's opening up your eyes. Mistakes are made for purposes of learning something. So I want you to learn something today. So when that mistake is made today, take a step back, own that you screwed up, and learn the lesson. So I want you to go out there and have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, guys. I am going to go live tomorrow before we leave. My live probably won't be super long because I have to do my workout early in the morning, take my shower, do my hair, do everything. You know, I'm going to be double checking my bag. Tonight, the way I pack is I lay all my clothes out and I kind of do it by day. Like, okay, I need 3 days of workouts, 3 days of regular clothes, 3 days of comfy clothes. Do it by day. And then I put it all in the suitcase and double check it again as I'm putting it in the suitcase. So at least I won't have to do that in the morning. I'll just have to throw my bathroom bags in the suitcase. But I will be going live tomorrow and I'm going to be talking about something fun. And I also will be going live Friday from the cabin that I will be staying in. So you guys are going to get to see a beautiful view Friday morning. So I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. I will see you the rest of the week, and make sure you check back later because I'm going to post some fun workout videos. Today's cardio, so I think I might just dance it out today. So we'll see. Have a great day, guys. Bye.